What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Grant and this is Scuba Jerky, where I show you how I make fish's favorite snacks. Today I've got the Presto Pots cooking up, and I figured instead of doing laminates, I'm actually going to do a couple of single colors, so I think you guys are going to be in for a treat. And let's see, I'm just going to keep it a surprise on what we're shooting today, so you guys stick around and I'll show you what we're working with. All right, so I've got the Presto Pots already cooking up. I've got 4 cups of Dead On Plastics Black Label Worm Blend in each of these, so 8 cups total, but we're gonna be shooting 2 different colors. I'll keep the colors a surprise for you until we start making them here in just a second. We've already got the plastisol above 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And right now, I've got them kind of just simmering on low temps. This one, I'm keeping super low because I don't really want to keep it burning and scorched until I'm ready to make it. And this one here is the one that we're going to be working out of first. All right, so for the first color, we are going to go with Barlow's Motor Oil, semi-transparent. This is the 217 motor oil. This will be my first time shooting it, so I'm hoping this turns out pretty cool. We're about to find out. We've got it shaken up really good. And I'm not exactly sure what the saturation level is like. So I think for now, let me start off with like 60 drops. That would be the equivalent of like 15 drops per cup. So let's do 60. All right, that's 60-ish. I'm sure there was an extra drop or so. Let's give that time to mix in. We'll turn up our stirs a little bit. That's already got a really cool effect to it. All right, I've got my Epic Bait Molds tester mold. It's pretty cool because it just goes from thin to thick, so you can really see what the saturation looks like, kind of in all aspects. But yeah, we're definitely way too light at this point. Definitely got like a pinkish, reddish tint to it right now. Let me let this cool and I'll show you guys what it looks like. This is where we are at, saturation wise. I'm gonna say let's go another 60. All right, that's another 60-ish. This is where we're currently at with saturation. This is 180 drops. I think this is where I'm going to leave it. See the red on the edges and the thinner parts? The little tip of the tail is definitely more pink and more red. Let's shoot it. Actually, let's put some glitter in it. First up for glitter, we are gonna throw in some Barlow's Large Motor Oil. Yeah, let's throw that in there. This is half a teaspoon. I'm gonna use 2 scoops of this, so I'm gonna be using a full teaspoon of this glitter. Uh-oh. Let's see what it looks like with some of this motor oil flake in there. This is what it looks like so far with the motor oil glitter. Looks pretty freaking cool. I am also gonna throw in some Lurecraft 0.015. There we go, black. And I'm just gonna do half of a teaspoon. All right, guys, this is what we have. Let's draw up some plastic and shoot some baits.
Get all the homie stickers in there.
All right, today for the single injections, I'm using my 10-ounce bass tackle injector. It's cleaned up, ready to go. Let's draw up some of this plastic goodness. That is a big pull. All right, let's burp it. All right, she burped. Let's go. All right, that's all she wrote. All right, let's take these bad boys out. All right, guys. First up, we've got the Epic Bait Molds 5-inch hog. Let's crack her open. Oh man, she's kind of stuck. Holy cow. That looks gnarly. That looks gnarly. That is freaking cool. Look at that. Look at that. With the motor oil flake, a little bit of the black flake in there. Oh man. And it's got that color shift, that the red to green. That looks freaking sweet. All right, let's see what else we got. Next up, we have got the Hex Worm from Bass Tackle. It's a 6.2-inch stick bait. This thing has become my new favorite. Absolutely love this. I bet it looks freaking awesome. Oh yeah. Oh man. Look at that. Look at that. That looks so freaking awesome. Yo. Dude, this looks freaking awesome. Yeah, this is a new favorite. This is a new favorite for sure. All right. All right, we've got another hex worm mold. I'm not sure if this one had enough plastic to fill it or not. Let's find out. Little short, little short. But good thing about the single color is we can just cut it up into smaller pieces, throw it back in, and let it remelt in the Tournament Strong Presto Pots. I'm just gonna pluck these apart, throw them back in there to remelt. Here we've got an Angling AI 5-inch stick bait. Oh yeah. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, man. Those will get wrecked. Those will get wrecked. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. All right, next up, we've got the Angling AI 7.5-inch Legend worm. Yeah, that'll show it off pretty good. Look at that. I love it. The hardest part about this is figuring out which one of these to fish first. Because honestly, I want to fish all of them. All right, for this color, I'm gonna be using MF Jelly Red Copper Pearl. It's shaking up really good. I think I'm gonna start off with 100 drops. 100. Let's see what the saturation looks like. I think we can double that recipe for sure. So we're gonna put another 100 drops of the MF Jelly Red Copper Pearl. 100. So that's 200 drops total. All right, let's check this saturation. I think we are gonna have to probably go with another 100 drops. All right, let's check out the saturation now. Man, that looks cool, but I think it could use another hundo, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go with 100 more. All right, that's 400 drops total, so that's 100 drops per cup. I'm gonna stop there. It feels excessive, but I think it's gonna turn out really nice. All right, let's see what this saturation looks like. Yeah, see, that's looking like it. We're gonna go with 0.025 copper from Lure Works. And we're gonna do a full tablespoon of this. Also gonna go with some 0.008 Fire Red from Lure Works. We're gonna do just a half a teaspoon. Let's see what that turns out like. All right, let's draw this up and get some shots. All right, guys, we've got the England AI 5-inch stick bait. Let's see how this turned out. Woohoo! Look at that. Look at that. Heck yeah. We've got the England AI 7.5-inch Legend worm. Yeah. This mold shoots so well. It really does. All right, we've got the 6.2-inch hex worm from Bass Tackle. Yeah, I had a feeling I did that. I didn't clamp it very good. Just the position that I had it in. So that's on me. But that still looks freaking sick. I mean, lucky enough, this stuff just peels. Just peels off. So, I mean, I could fish these. I wouldn't sell these. But I could fish them if I wanted to. Last but not least, we've got the 5-inch hog from Epic Bait Molds. Whoa. Heck yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much for sticking around until the end. Drop a comment below and let me know which color was your favorite and which bait you think wore it best. Smack that subscribe button if you want to see more bait making content like this one, and I will see you on the next one.